So right here, I'm just showing y'all what y'all will need. A wig cap, some thread, clips, a wig head, all that good stuff. And of course the stand. Well, you can hold it if you want to. And right here, I am just double sealing my wefts. I already started my thread. If you guys want a video on how to start thread, let me know. And you're just going to take the needle through the weft and you're going to sew it to the cap. And you should do it more than once so it's not loose or anything. If you do it only once, it'll be like super loose, easy to come down. So you should do it more than once, which you will see me do in a second. And then after a couple times, I'll loop it and seal it. You just take it in between and loop it and knot it. And then you're just gonna do this process all the way to the end of the weft. It's really simple. You're just sewing. Just taking it down and through. Well, up and through. So up under the weft, through the cap, sliding it out. And every couple of sews, you'll knot it. And you'll see me turn it and knot it. And that's just to secure your weft and make sure that it doesn't come out, slip out, fall down, anything like that. Because that's definitely a no-go. You don't want that. And yeah.
If I told you you were, if I told you you were, if I told you you were beautiful, beautiful. If I told you you were beautiful, beautiful. If I told you you were beautiful, beautiful. If I told you you were, if I told you you were, if I told you you were beautiful, beautiful. If I told you you were beautiful, beautiful. If I told you you were beautiful, 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 beautiful. Just to say how much you mean to me. If I told you you were beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just to say how much you mean to me. If I told you you were beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If I told you, if I told you, if I told you you were beautiful, beautiful. If I told you you were beautiful, beautiful. If I told you you were beautiful, 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 beautiful.
Okay, so right here you see me measuring out my width. I already put the closure piece on there, so I really didn't have to do much. I just go to where the closure piece is and then I fold it back. And now I finished that part where I folded it back, and later on in the video I'll show you guys how to fold it back. But you just follow the same thing. You're gonna fold it back and then just keep sewing, and you're gonna knot it like you saw us do when we first started the width. And now I'm kind of towards the middle, and just make sure that you are holding on to the hair. You can see me sewing the track with one hand and then holding on to the hair with the other hand, just to make sure that your whips aren't moving nowhere, if that makes sense. And I'm just showing you going all around. You're just gonna keep threading up and then sliding through. So threading up, sliding through. And every couple of like inches, I guess, you'll go ahead and knot it, which you'll see me do in a minute. And so since we started down at the bottom where your nape would be, when you bring it back around and get to this portion that I am here, you're going to the next side. So you're meeting the other end of the closure. And here I'm just showing you what I did in detail on the other side. So you're gonna knot it. Once you get kind of close to the closure, you don't want to put it directly on it, because then you'll have like a hump in your hair and everybody's gonna see it and they're gonna laugh at you. Try to leave a little bit of space, not a whole bunch of space, because then it'll look like, of course, you have a weave on. But you want to make it as seamless and as flat as possible. So just leave a tiny space. And then you're going to fold that track back and keep going. And look at this shit, y'all. My fucking, I guess he's the maintenance man. Yeah, the maintenance man. He just like walked in my video. I think the day I was filming this video, our fucking air conditioner had broke. So he had to go in there and fix the air conditioning. And he was just being so nosy. He was like, well, what do you do? And I was like, I don't know. He was irritating. Okay, but right here in this clip, I'm just, so I created a circle. Well, not really a circle. It's called a U part, because after you finish looping it from side to side, you'll get like a U shape. And to close up that U shape, you have to lay your tracks horizontally from side to side. So now that's what you see me doing here. Hopefully okay, yeah, you can see it now. Ooh, okay, so now you just see me looping it side to side and closing up that big gap in the middle. If you kept going with the U shape, you could do that too, but I just like it better when I can put my tracks horizontally across the front. I just feel like it lays better that way. And of course, I'm not a professional. I am self-taught. I've been doing it since I was about 13. So I kind of know what I'm doing a little bit. But this works for me and my hair. And what works for me may not work for you. So yeah, very beginner friendly. Definitely not an expert or a professional at all. And here you'll just see me going by. Sometimes when you get to the end, when you're doing the horizontal piece, sometimes I'll fold it and sometimes I'll cut it. If it lays flat enough, when you try to fold it, then you can fold it. But if it doesn't lay flat enough, then go ahead and cut it. And now you can see my wig. It has a little space. And I'm just adding a track in this space that will connect directly to the closure. And that's gonna like put everything together. It's kind of like putting a seal or like the glue of the wig, if you will. Well, don't say the glue because that's gonna confuse y'all. But you'll see how it looks in the end. Just leave that space when you're making the wig so you can add that track to give it the final oomph, and so none of your tracks will show. You'll see how it works in the end. And just lay that as flat as possible. If you have to go over it a few times, or if you have to take your thread out and start over, definitely start over, because you don't want any humps, lumps, bumps, knots, anything in your wig, because that's going to look super weird and not even a hot comb will be able to stop it. Okay, and so now you're done sewing all the way. And don't mind my face and my glasses. I know I look funny. I just got my hair done like the day before, and it was really hurting. But okay, so now turn the wig inside out after you've done sewing, and you're gonna cut where the closure is. Do not cut any thread, only cut where the closure is. And yep, that is your wig. This is the back side, and I'll show you the front side in the thumbnail. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll definitely put some pictures down in the description box. I'm talking about put some pictures in the description box, but you know.